Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Solange, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a summer refresh. I'm going to be changing some plants outside of my balcony. I'm going to be changing art around, refreshing the pillows, the bedding, a little bit of everything. So stay tuned if you want to give your home a little summer refresh. So without further ado, let's jump right in. So I started by going to Trader Joe's and get some different plants that I liked with lots of flowers. My plan was to give my balcony a new refreshed summer look with lots of flowers and colors. So then I cleaned up my space. I removed all the planters that I already had and put the biggest ones, one on each side. Then I started playing around with the planters I had and the plants to see which one would look better where. You'll see me moving them around for a while until I found what looked best for me. Then on the wall I hang one of my plants that I'm planning to add a planter basket to it, so it's not just the green plastic cover, but I haven't found one on that size yet. Then with command hooks I hang two of my Target little baskets with some faux plants that I had. And then this is the final product. I ended up changing one of my plants for my hydrangea plant because it looked way better. Then in the living room, I switched up a darker vase that I had for another one of these baskets with my faux lavender stems. And then on the side table, I added one more book to brighten up the space, and I put one of my Marshall vases that has more of a rustic look. And then I added another vase from Hobby Lobby from my previous video. I also used my new Hobby Lobby candlesticks. Then I used another little planter that looks more like old Italian style, and I put a mini rose plant that I bought and another little vase, and I added some dried florals that I had at home. Then I decided to change up those dried baby's breath that I had on my rustic vase. So since I bought some flowers, I decided to do a little floral arrangement. Then I ended up cutting the stems to different heights so it gives it more texture. And I changed those dried flowers for the new fresh flowers. So I decided to repot some plants that needed some love, and I used this little terracotta planter to plant my basil plant that I have. So here you'll see me preparing this little planter. I recommend you to massage the roots a little bit before replanting so it adapts better to the new soil. And I added just some more little soil on the sides, and that was it. Just water it and ready to go. And this is the final look for the living room space. Then I just decided to refresh a little bit my pillows. They're already neutral and kind of springy, so I just decided to add a pop of color with this Home Goods pillow. Then I'm styling my coffee table. I just decided to give it a little simple, bright, like cottagey look. And since we're eating there, I put this little basket that I added some coasters and the salt and pepper shakers that I got at Hobby Lobby in my past video. Then I added some stacked books. And on top, I put my little vintage bell that I bought at the thrift store. It's also in one of my videos. And just a beautiful sculptural candle. And a vase with some dried florals, and that was it. Since we're eating there right now until I decide on which new dining table I want, I decided to have more space for that, so I just put everything in the middle so we have space on both sides, and we have all our essentials handy. Then in the little guest bathroom, I decided to change up the hand towel. I added this new hand towel that I got as a gift from a seller on Amazon, so I'll be linking it down below. I think it's a beautiful like summer tone and it just brightens up the space. I also added a little frame that I used to have in my bar cart and just some little dry florals to a little vase, and that was it. Then for artwork, I don't know if you saw my previous video, that was a fail because I tried to print this new art pieces that I bought from Etsy and I didn't have enough ink, so it turned out being all pink and it wasn't as planned. So now I bought some new ink and I'm printing some new artwork that give that summer feel. And I'm printing it in this canvas paper to make it look more real, more like a real painting. And then I put it in a vintage frame. At first I put it with a glass, but then I decided to take it off so it gives more of a real paint vibe and you don't have the glare from the glass. And this is how it looked. Then in the kitchen area, I decided to take everything out and redecorate. I started by cleaning up the space and adding some of the new pieces I bought from Hobby Lobby and some of the old pieces I had too. So I started by adding this little Hobby Lobby vase that looks very vintage. I put some little flowers in it. Then this other rustic looking vase from Hobby Lobby with some dried flowers. Then I added this cooking recipe book that has a neutral tone, so it brightens up the space. Then I added these two wooden cutting boards to create a backsplash. Then for some art, I added this Hobby Lobby artwork and the easel. Then I also wanted to incorporate this little mini lamp that I got at Hobby Lobby too. It gives a new lighting source and it also gives some interest and gives that summery look with the hand-carved looking flowers. Then for the final touch, I added the same vintage cookbooks that I had to give it more interest and a pop of color. So after that, I decided to switch around things again and try different ways. This is the option 1. Then this is the option 2, where I change around where the books were. This is option 3. I just added the brown sauces book under the artwork and switch around the lamp and the rustic vase. And this is option 4. I just switch around the cutting boards as a backsplash. Since I had some beautiful roses, I put them in this gorgeous Italian looking vase. And I put this little rustic looking vase with all my scrubs. And this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know which option you like better.